Happy evening, my dear children. How are you all? I hope you are all doing good. Welcome to social class. In today's class, we are going to see a new lesson in history. Okay, it is chapter number 4. The name of this lesson is In the Earliest Cities. Now, watch the following video very carefully, children. If you have any doubts regarding this video, you can ask in the online session. Thank you.
In this module, you will learn about the Harappan cities. One of the oldest cities in the Indian subcontinent, Harappa, was developed 4,700 years ago. It was lost for centuries before being discovered in the 1920s. Since then, many cities similar to Harappa, like Mohenjo-daro in what is now Pakistan, Lothal and Dholavira in Gujarat, and Kalibangan in Rajasthan, have been discovered. As the structures of these cities greatly resemble those found in Harappa, they are called Harappan cities. All these cities are located around the Indus Valley, and in each, a set of uniquely identical objects were discovered. Hence, it's concluded that these cities represent a civilization that existed thousands of years ago, called the Indus Valley Civilization. Harappan cities were well planned and reflected the advanced town planning knowledge of the people. Walls of baked bricks divided the city into a citadel and a lower town. The citadel lay to the west and was higher, but smaller than the lower town located to the east. The citadel, built on a mud brick platform, consisted of important buildings like granaries, public buildings, religious buildings, and assembly halls. The lower town was divided into rectangular sections by wide roads that cut each other at right angles. Common people built their houses on either side of the roads using material like brick, gypsum, and mortar. The houses were 1 or 2 stories high and had several rooms like the kitchen and bathroom built around a courtyard. The rooms were airy as they had several windows and doors. Some even had wells. Harappan cities also boasted of a strong drainage system. Every house had a drain connected to the street drains, forming a complex drainage system. The drains were laid in straight lines, had gentle slopes, were covered with stone slabs, and had inspection holes at regular intervals, making it possible to clean them. Although most Harappan cities were divided into a citadel and a lower town, the city of Dholavira, divided into 3 parts, a citadel, a middle town, and a lower town, was an exception to this rule. Each of these cities had gateways for entry and unique structures like the Great Bath of Mohenjo-daro. It was surrounded by rooms on all sides. The bath itself was a large rectangular tank with stairways on its northern and southern ends. Its brick walls were coated with plaster and layered with natural tar to make them watertight. Mohenjo-daro, Harappa and Lothal also had elaborate storehouses known as granaries, which were used for storing grains. In Kalibangan and Lothal, we find fire altars, which may have been used for performing sacrifices. At Lothal, archaeologists have also discovered a huge water tank, which may have been used as a dockyard. Ships and boats entered through the sea and a river channel and loaded and unloaded their goods here. Thus, the Indus Valley civilization boasts of the first cities of our subcontinent. You have now reached the end of the module on Harappan cities. In this module, you learned that Harappa was one of the first cities to develop in the Indian subcontinent. Harappa and its sister cities like Mohenjo-daro, Dholavira, Kalibangan and Lothal formed the Indus Valley civilization. Brick walls divided most of the Harappan cities into a citadel and a lower town. Harappan cities also had several unique structures like the Great Bath, granaries, fire altars, and water tanks.